Does your perfume collection ever feel small? Not in number, but in spirit. You look at the beautiful bottles and remember the promise they held, but you can't shake the feeling that none truly speak the language of your restless heart. You know there's a scent that smells like the horizon you're always chasing, but you haven't found it yet. You've scrolled through TikTok, you've seen the lists of top 10 perfumes, but it all feels so generic, so still. They tell you what a Sagittarius is, but not what a Sagittarius feels like in motion. This has left you in a kind of sensory limbo, wanting to express your soul's signature, but armed only with fragrances that feel like they belong to someone else. This video is not another list. Consider this your official release from that limbo. This is a map. Over the next few minutes, we are going to unlock 4 fragrance philosophies that were born from the same cosmic fire that you were. Trust me, by the end of this, you won't just know what to wear, you'll know why.
A Sagittarius woman is born with her compass pointed toward the horizon. It's not a choice, it's a cosmic factory setting. This isn't about being unable to commit. It's about being unable to ignore the pull of the unknown, the whisper of a city you haven't explored, the taste of a conversation you haven't had yet. Ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, your soul doesn't seek comfort in the familiar, it seeks growth in the vastness of experience. You are a cosmic arrow, always in flight, not running from anything, but running towards everything. Your energy is one of optimistic exploration, of believing the next chapter is always the best one. So if your spirit is a traveler, your perfume cannot be a cage. It must be a key. It needs to have that same sense of boundless space, that same spark of untamed fire. A fragrance for a Sagittarius woman shouldn't just sit on the skin. It should move with her, leaving a trail not of where she's been, but of where she's going. What does a passport smell like? It smells like possibility. It smells like the crisp air of a new morning, the warm spice of a hidden market, the salty breeze of a coastline you found by accident. For a Sagittarius, fragrance is never about a single note. It's about capturing an entire landscape in a bottle. The pattern isn't a flower or a wood. It's an energy. Think of scents with a vibrant, almost electric opening, like bergamot or pink pepper, that feel like the takeoff. Then, a heart that is wild and free, like sun-drenched jasmine or windswept green leaves. And finally, a base that is warm but not heavy, like soft leather or frankincense, that feels like a cherished memory of the journey. These are wanderlust perfumes. A perfect example of this wanderlust fragrance is Jo Malone's Wood Sage and Sea Salt. It's not complicated, it's elemental. It smells like walking on a wild, windswept beach with the salt in the air and the earthy sage under your feet. It doesn't scream for attention. It whispers, "I am free." It's one of those essential astrology scents for any fire sign woman. The Sagittarius woman is never just one thing, so her scent can't be either. One night, she is the flirt, lighting up a room with her laughter and quick wit. The next day, she is the fire, laser-focused on a creative project. And the next, she is the philosopher, lost in a book, seeking wisdom. Each version of her deserves its olfactory soundtrack. For the flirt, she needs something sparkling and unexpected, a scent that makes people lean in closer. For the fire, she needs a fragrance that is bold and grounding, something that fuels her focus. And for the philosopher, she needs a scent that is intimate and soulful, a personal ritual. This is about choosing your scent with the same intention you choose your mindset. When she wants to be unforgettable, a true signature scent for a Sagittarius woman is Byredo's Gypsy Water. This is a cult classic for a reason. It opens with bright citrus and pepper, but settles into this incredible warm mix of pine, incense, and vanilla. Trust me, this one is a story in a bottle. It smells like bohemian freedom, like a late-night conversation by a campfire under the stars. You've been told your whole life to find your signature scent. For a Sagittarius woman, that is the worst advice possible. A signature implies one answer, one address, one definition. Your soul speaks in 1,000 different languages. To limit yourself to one is to deny your very nature. The secret isn't a signature, it's a perfume wardrobe. Think of it this way. A signature scent is a permanent address. A perfume wardrobe is a collection of passports, each one ready to take you to a different state of being. One for your confidence, one for your sensuality, one for your peace. This isn't indecisiveness, it's strategic self-expression. This is her ritual of revolt against being put in a box. And in that wardrobe, she needs a powerful, versatile piece like Le Labo's Santal 33. Yes, it's iconic, but for good reason. It's that perfect blend of spicy, leathery, and musky that feels both raw and sophisticated. It can be worn to a board meeting or a desert festival. It doesn't define her, it adapts to her. It's an adventurous perfume for the woman who writes her own rules. So, as you stand on the cusp of your next great adventure, what does your expansion in 2025 smell like? It smells like intention. The most potent way for a Sagittarius to use fragrance is as a ritual. It's the final layer of your armor, the first whisper of your aura. Before you walk out the door, before you open your laptop, before you meet that date, hold the bottle, close your eyes, ask yourself, who am I choosing to be in this moment? Then spray with that intention. This small act transforms your perfume from a simple cosmetic into an energetic tool, a true Sagittarius beauty ritual. For this ritual of expansion, you need an olfactory superpower. I highly recommend Diptyque's Pilisicos. It doesn't just smell like fig fruit, it smells like the entire fig tree, the green leaves, the earthy bark, and the milky sap. It's a scent that evolves and expands on the skin, a living thing. It's the ultimate freedom-inspired perfume, reminding you that you are not just the fruit of your labor, but the entire magnificent tree.
Your perfume is not just an accessory. It is your declaration of freedom bottled. It is the invisible ink with which you write your story on the world. You were born to wander, to explore, to expand. Let your scent be the beautiful, unforgettable echo of your journey. If this video unlocked something in you, consider saving it for later or sharing it with a fellow wanderer whose soul speaks the same language. Sometimes the right scent can be the key that opens the door to our next great adventure. And now, I have to ask you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what does freedom smell like to you?